Welcome to today's session. Today I will show you a portrait sketching and shading of the portrait, and as ever I have kept a sketch ready so that I can use the time for showing you the details of sketching and shading. So let's start, and before we start, if you are joining for the first time, we have live art sessions every week in which we cover different art forms on different art forms like portrait painting and portrait sketching. So you can subscribe the channel plus and press the notification bell because we have lot of live sessions every week and you will get notified. So let's quickly start without taking much time. Whenever you have to sketch anything, you can take any portrait, you can take any picture and make an outline. And how do you make the outline, that I explain, that I will have a separate video where I will show you, but the session is only on drawing and shading of the portrait. So when we start, I recommend you to start according to what you are comfortable. So you start from the eyes. So I have started from the eyes first. So first get the outline of the eyes correct. And as I have said that you can use any pencil, no need to get confused in which type of pencil and all. The main work of thing is drawing. I am using a normal HB pencil at present. There is no separate pencil. You can use any pencil. So first get the outline of the eye correct and try to use pencil softly without putting any pressure on the pencil. If you hold the pencil from a distance, then it can help in this. So I have made a outline of the eyes and I will show you the shading also. So stay connected and give your comments also, and give a like to the video if you have found something useful. So when you make this outline, after that you can start from the center of the eye, and the center of the eye, which is the iris, is the colored part of the eye. This is a Indian face. In the Indian face, the eyes will be normally brown. It will not be green or it will not be any other shade. Therefore, here the black part of the eye in this case is having a shine in the middle, and there is the black portion. I will show you in close up also. You will get an idea that how the shading is done. So first get the shape of the eye correct. Then in this eyes there is a proper use of eyeliner and kajal. So the eyes will have a dark lining, but the dark lining does not mean it will be fully black. It will have a nice shape also. Now watch what I have done. The black part and this white part which I have left is for the shine. Around it I will create a dark tone. When I create a dark tone, then this white shine in the eye will become prominent, and this has to be a small white dot. Below it there is even small dot, and then we will give soft shading to the remaining part of the eye. It will not be shaded dark. That is, if you are using watercolors, then this is shaded with brown and yellow ochre. Part of the eye is having kajal, and the lower part is having kajal in the outer part, and the full is there is a proper makeup in the eyes. So we have to first get the outer shading and the part which has to be shaded in the right place. Now you are watching everything step by step. There is nothing, there is no recording, so you will be able to draw this seeing the method which you are seeing. The method is in front of you. You will be able to get it. Now let's move on to the other eye. This part of the eye is having a shade. The other eye, angle of the eye changes. Now the angle of the eye will be in a curve. It will not be a straight line, it will be in a curve. And this part, which is the eyebrow, which I will show you now, that also will be in a curved form. Now since the lady is seeing right into the eyes, therefore the angle of the placement of the eye has to be done properly. Now the other eye also will have there is this black part which I have done, and outside it there is black, and the upper part will be dark. Now this part also will have a white, small white shine in the top and a very small one in the bottom. Remaining you will put black. Now this white shine helps in giving a life to the eye, otherwise eye will look lifeless. Lifeless in the sense that it will look black but it will not look real. So you can use any pencil. I am using the normal HB pencil, and if required you can sharpen the pencil, but don't apply pressure on the pencil, otherwise when you will erase it then there will be marks which will be left on the Now this part also will have a round thing, and there is a shading which is dark from the top. Now the white part will be in the center of this, and the remaining one will be shaded with very light shade, and I will show you in close-up that how do you give the shade. Now this black, this is looking more black, this is looking less, so let's balance it out. Now this white which you are seeing in the eye is important, and the second light, the sign in the eye, is important. As I told you, it helps to give life to the eye. And now little bit of linings have to be done from the center. If you observe your eyes in the mirror, you will see that there are some linings. This is the iris. In scientific language it is called the iris. So it is found now. The eyes have been done. Let's give some shading to the eyes. the lower part is having use of a layer of outliner, and there is soft shading in the eye. Towards the inner part of the eye, the shading is soft, and from the upper side there is a dark liner. In both the eyes, the shading has to be done in the same manner. Now this corner of the eye will be curved, but it will be having a round shape. Now we will move fast. I will try to show you the whole process, and we will try to finish it in half an hour. Now why you are seeing it live? So live means if you are seeing a replay, you will see all the steps in front of you. There will be nothing hidden. So if you normally make any sketch, then it takes time. But when you will follow this step, normally people have asked how much time will it take for me to learn the sketching, how much time will it take to become good. So it all depends upon how much you are practicing. What I am showing now is also a practice. That is the daily practice which you need to do to become good. So once you will become good, after some time, the work which you are doing will become, you will be able to see the improvement which comes after some time. Now we will come to the eyes. Now the eyebrows play an important role. The eyebrows in this case have got, this is a female, but there is use of hair. The eyeliner has been, the eyebrows have not been trimmed. They are very light. From the outer corner they are light. So you have to just move the pencil softly. So first move pencil softly to create a background for this, and then over that you will give detail by moving pencil softly in the direction of the hair. That is important. The pencil has to move in the direction of the hair on the eyebrows, you can see. Now the eyes are done. We will give detail. Now let's go on to the nose. The nose is slightly sharp and not very long, but yes, it has got a shape, so it appears to be longer. But yes, the skin is fair. Now hold the pencil from a distance, and then softly give shade for the outer lining of the nose. And once it is done, now coming on to the lips. the lips are also having, they are thin lips, they are not very big or broad. Now from the upper side, the upper lip appears to be uh, not tightly held but softly held. So we have to give soft shading to the lip. Now watch in close up. From the lower side, the lips will have linings which will go upwards. So it means here I have given a shape to the lips, and from the lower side the linings will go upwards. There is a texture of the lip. So below this video there will be a link of how do you make and give shade to the lips, so you can check that out. It will be useful. You will be able to get how understanding of how do you give shading and how do you make the lips. It will be a useful one for you. And shading of the eyes and giving shape to the eyes also is there. There is a link below, you can check that out. So the texture of the lip has to be done, and accordingly you will give shade to the lip. Now once this is done, the face is having a shape. Now let's give shape to the face. So the outer lining of the face plays an important role to decide what is the shape. So you move the pencil softly. Again, the reason is same, that if you will rub, then the pencil marks will not be visible. So keep the pencil soft, and to keep it soft, hold it from a distance. Now above the lips there is a depth, so to show that I have to give shading on the other side. We'll give shade. This side of the face is having soft shading, the other part of the face is not, I will not say it is in darkness, but yes, there is less light. And the whole face is having soft smile, and there is a smile here which I have to show on the lips also, and I will keep on showing you in between in the close-up. Now this smile is coming till here. And you move the pencil softly to give outer lining, and there is a cheeks are prominent here with the smile. So very softly I will move the pencil. So hold pencil in a direction and just keep the pencil moving softly. So when you get the outline, now I can give shape to the hair. There is ear here, and the hair have been styled properly. They are going from here so first give shape to the hair, then I will show you how do you give shading on the hair. Now don't put again same thing, don't put pressure of pencil. When you have to give shape to the hair, we have to move the pencil in the direction of the hair in one direction. So you will move pencil and move the pencil in one direction. First get the shape and the angle of the hair correct. After that you will give depth to the hair. Depth means the darkness to the hair, and the shine in the hair will come. See, watch carefully. So you will move pencil and see the areas which I am leaving white. This is to show fast portrait sketching and shading. Now first we will get the hair angle correct, then we can give detail. The hair is coming till here, this part, this is the ear, so this area will have a dark shade. Now when you give shade, then how do you blend it? You can use a brush and you can use brush, you can use tissue paper also for blending the color. It is entirely up to you how do you do it. So I will show you the use of brush. I have done it. Now when I will rub the brush over this softly, the color pencil mark will become soft. Near the hair and the hairline and the head, I have to make this shading soft. So first let me complete the black part. Now this is the forehead. Here the hair will be softer near the part from where they are connecting the head. So you can keep paper and then give shading. It is entirely up to you. You keep a paper so that your hand doesn't spread this. Now I will give some texture to the head and the forehead. So let's give some shade. The shading on the face will be very soft. It doesn't have to be dark because the face is clean and having, yes, there is a softness on the face that has to be maintained. Now this area of the eye is having eyeliner which is having a shine. The core of the eye, which is the inner part of the eye, that has to be done properly. Now I can add some more darkness in the eye from the upper side, but it will not extend because the eyes are not fully black. And the same thing on the other eye also. And the upper eyelids are having what is it called, eyeshadow, that is black. So that is to be seen properly. Otherwise the shape of the eyes is important in any portrait. If your eyes are done properly, you yourself will feel, yes, the main part has been done. Now let's give some shading to the cheek in this area. So I will not give a dark shade, I will keep it soft. And there is a angle and a shine on the face which is coming till here, and this is going down. So the shading will come from here. This part has to be left. The outer part of this part is dark, and here this part has to be shaded, and till here it is like this. Now when I will mix it, it will give it a shine on the cheek. So in this part the shading has to be done softly, it will not be dark. After you have shaded, you can merge it with the help of a brush, or you can use like I am using a bigger brush to make these pencil marks softer. You can rub it with a brush. Now shade and then keep the shading with the according to the face. There is a brightness here. Now let's complete it. There is the ear, there is a small earring, let's put that. These things are accessories which add on depending upon if you are making the exact copy, then you can always modify it, but I am just making this. Main objective is to show the shading part in the face. Now the lower part of the face and the neck area has to be darker. So here I have to give a darker shade, and this area, the lower part, I want to show a shine in the chin. So I will make a shading. And in the lower side under the chin there is a shadow. This is the area of the chin which gives the shadow area under the lip is important. Now the neck area, you will just shade it dark. So I am just putting it because this is under the area which is in darkness, so it will have some dark shade, but the darkness will also not be dark. Now this part of the hair which comes in the female till the ear, that is to be shaded. So let's do this and then we will finish it. Now what you can do, you can try, there is an email link given below. You can send your work on the email, and if you want you will be guided without any charges. You can send your work on the email. The link is given below. Like many people are doing, they watch the videos and then they send their work for any guidance. So if you also want, you can watch this video. You must have seen it. After seeing it, you can watch, send the work for any correction on the email. Then I will guide you how and what else is required. Now watch this, and there is softness under the eye that has to be shown. In both the eyes there is some soft lining under the eye which gives life to the eye. Now the eyelashes are merging, they are not very big, but yes, the lower ones have to be done softly. So you will shade, but you will not make them very big. They are there, but they are merging with the shade. Now watch it. this. So both the eyes, their angle has to be matched. The angle of both the colored part of the eye should be correct. Now just softness in the eye, the redness in the eye will be shown to give round effect to the eye. Now I'll use eraser and just make this area round. Now I am using my hand and finger. If you want, you can also use. Otherwise you can use, as I have said, you can use tissue paper or you can use brush. So hope you have liked it. You can take a screenshot of the drawing, then try to sketch it. And if you have liked it and still not subscribed, you can please subscribe the channel and stay connected with us, because there is a lot of art sessions. And you are going to like our association. So please share the video with the people whom you think they would need, who love art. Now here, this part in the hair, you can give some detail. So see you in the next session. Stay connected. Goodbye and take care.